All you marketers like me have the exact same problem, and that is trying to figure out how to create tons of relevant content. Well, I'm making this video to help you solve that problem. Here are all the different ways that you can take one video podcast episode and turn it into a ton of content to spread all over multiple channels for your digital marketing. So the first piece of content is obviously the episode itself. So that can live on a couple different places. It can live on the show's website, it can live on your company's blog, and definitely you want it to live on YouTube. The second piece of content that's obvious is ripping the audio from the video podcast and now using that as just your audio podcast. So you can have that on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, there's tons of platforms to utilize that. So the third piece of content, which actually turns into multiple pieces of content if you do it right, is to take that long episode and cut it down into small 45 to 60 second clips so they can be shared on Instagram. You can format them properly for that. Facebook, you can use them as ads. You can target to the guest that's in the episode. You're also able to take those clips to advertise for your show and test them against each other to see which ones get the best engagement. So let's say you do 3 of those and they can be on 2 different platforms. So that gives you 6 pieces of content. So now we're on to 1, 2, 6, 8 pieces. All right, so moving on. Next, you can take awesome statements that were said within the episode and turn them into images for Instagram. Not just Instagram, but Facebook. Any platform that you like to share images with great quotes, you can do this. So you get either an image of just that person or an image of them in the episode and throw that bold statement on there and tag it. Just imagine how many of those you can make out of a 30-minute episode with somebody who's just dropping knowledge bombs on this episode. So let's say you create 3 of those. Now we're at 11 pieces of content. Let's not forget your blog. Not only can you create one blog post talking about the entire interview, but I would say take certain topics that you talk about within the episode and make them their own posts. Now you've created 2 to 3 blog posts out of one video that you sat down for 30 minutes to create. Now how many is that? Lucky number 13.
Math is a really cool thing.
Another thing you can do is have somebody on location while you're filming going live, and they can save those videos, have them formatted properly for the live feed, and then upload them to your Instagram and Facebook stories, either when the episode is going to air or while you're filming, maybe both. So let's say you've got a Facebook story and an Instagram story while you're filming, and then also whenever you go to promote it, so that's 4 extra pieces. Now we're at 17 pieces of content out of one video podcast episode. Another unique way to use little tidbits of an episode that you shot is to go and look into Alexa's skills. Gary Vaynerchuk is promoting skills like crazy.
Alexa has the potential to kill Google.
If you got a great episode, there is no reason why you can't break it up into 7 different small clips for an Alexa skill. And then the next week, you're on to the next episode. Personally, I know the list can just go on and on and on, and I'm sure you get the point, so I'm not gonna do that. But if you have any other awesome suggestions on how you're utilizing your video podcast episodes in more ways than what we talked about, comment below, let me know. I would love to share your creativity and the ways that you're rocking it with the world. So thank you for watching and learning how to create tons of content out of one video podcast episode. And if you enjoyed what you saw, please make sure to like it, share it, and subscribe.